Bob Morgan, where you at?
Start with Charles, please. Charles, obviously, 11 years in the UFC to get to this point, but there you are with the belt in front of you, sitting next to the women's GOAT. I just got to ask, what's the emotion for you as you sit there right now for the first time in that seat of honor?
Charles, depois de 11 anos no UFC, depois da tua trajetória, você foi campeão e você está aqui na frente desse cinturão e do lado da melhor do mundo. Como é que você se sente hoje com isso?
É uma longa trajetória, né? É minha uma grande honra. Eu tô aqui pra isso. Eu quero estar do lado dos melhores, eu quero ser um dos melhores. A história foi feita pra isso.
It's a great honor to be here next to the GOAT. It's been a long path, and my path has led to this. I'm here for this, I deserve this, and that's why I'm here.
Charles, Dustin actually said earlier this week that he was happy for you when you won the belt because he's seen your journey, he knows what you've been through, and he was happy for you. So I'm curious, do you consider yourself a fan of Dustin? Have you enjoyed watching him and his journey?
O Dustin falou essa semana que ele ficou muito feliz com a tua vitória, pela tua trajetória e por tudo que isso representa. Você se considera um fã do Dustin também pela trajetória dele?
Com certeza, é uma história gigantesca, ele é um grande campeão, merece muito estar aqui e com certeza amanhã a gente vai fazer um grande show.
By all means, he's got a great path here, it's a wonderful career, it's going to be a pleasure to fight him, and we're going to go through more tomorrow.
Hey Charles, we know how special the moment was to win the belt, so just asking, what would this win for you mean? Your first title defense, what would this represent for you in your career?
Depois de tudo que passou, o que significa para você defender esse título? O que significa uma vitória no sábado?
Isso é um legado. Eu nasci pra isso, nasci pra estar aqui. Vocês sabem da minha história. Os médicos falaram que eu não podia jogar uma bola. E hoje eu sou o campeão mundial do peso leves. Então a minha história é gigantesca.
You know my story. I had doctors when I was 10 years old telling me I couldn't even play ball. I was born to be here. My path has led to this. You're gonna see this. I was made for this.
Dustin, obviously for you. You know, you had this similar opportunity in 2019, right? And obviously didn't go your way, disappointing night. But I'm just curious, what's the biggest difference this time around? I mean, is it something within you? Obviously, you're not flying halfway around the world. I mean, what's the biggest difference this time?
If I didn't advance in the last few years since that title fight, I wasted a few years. You know, I think I'm a better fighter, more well-rounded, and just a little bit better mentally. You know, in that fight with Khabib, when I got up and exposed my neck, maybe losing the round and taking that a little bit slower instead of losing the fight would have been a smarter decision. You know, just be smarter in my movements. I got a lot of experience, and that was another huge learning moment for me to put these, you know, these fights together. There's so much going on at all times in there, and small mistakes, small slip-ups like that can be detrimental.
You're a killer, Dustin!
And Dustin, you had that amazing quote the other day where you said this fight is like 25 minutes for eternity, right? I mean, but I'm just curious, does that mean that like you look at this result as a way to measure your entire body of work? Like, can you not be happy with everything that you've done if you don't walk away with this win?
Nothing that I've done from the moment I laced up a pair of boxing gloves, the moment I put on a pair of mixed martial arts gloves to hit the mat, ever has been done in vain. I've created a beautiful life for my family. I've learned so much about myself through the process, and things that you know, these lessons I've learned I'm very grateful for. But being the world champion is forever. 25 till eternity. That's what's going through my head. And it means a lot to me, man. I can't put into words truly what it means to me and my family.
Thanks. Dana, lastly, I just wanted to ask you, right, what your thoughts are on this main event. It seems like kind of a special one, especially on the hardcores, right? Two guys that have been in the UFC for 10 years each, that seem to be at the peak of their careers at the same time. What do you think about this fight?
Yeah, I mean, some people's journeys are different than others. You know, some guys come in and burst onto the scene. These two have, you know, been grinding and working hard for a very long time. You know, I know he got criticized for some of the decisions he made last year. I think every decision he made was brilliant. He played it exactly the way he should have, and here he is today. This kid has been working his ass off for a long time. It's like the two blue-collar guys are here. They're gonna fight it out on Saturday night. I love it.
There's a question for Amanda. Amanda, at this point, the story of